Okay, there's part one. Now we're coming up on part two. I don't remember what's in part two, but I really enjoyed making it. I hope you enjoy it too. So here comes part two of driving in, well, all over. I'm going to see if I can turn this thing off from the rear. Okay, boys and girls, I'm going to do another segment here. I said I'd do something on the lines in the road. You're driving down the highway, and you have this funny-looking little line in the road that separates traffic. You have traffic going this way, and you have traffic going that way. Now, in this particular situation, if it's safe to pass, you might have this downtown. This does not cover in the city. This is out like 287 or on a mountain road or someplace else, not in town. But you may have this line here, and you have people going north and you have people coming south. In this particular situation, it's safe to pass if there's nothing coming. And I'll go over that in a little bit also. This double line here says you can pass. You may see something on the side over here, a sign, it'll be yellow usually, that might say, they have a variety of things that they say. I think it's triangle. I might have to look it up, but it might say pass with care. Something like that. That means you can pass if it's safe. If it's safe is something that a lot of people absolutely don't understand. And I ride a motorcycle, and I can tell you right now that I have been damn near hit because people think it's safe when it's not. Okay, we went over the dotted line, okay? It can be yellow, usually they're yellow, sometimes they're white, I've seen both. Now you have a solid line. It might look something like that between the lines. You have people going this way, and you have people going that way. That means it is not safe to pass. Not safe to pass. Very, very obvious. Double solid line means not safe to pass. Do not pass. No, negative, nada, niet. Do not pass. I just spoke Russian. Shit, I must be in cahoots. Okay, let's see. Okay, we went over that one. Now that sign, there may be a sign like this over there again that says do not pass. Now, do not pass. That is not hard to understand. Not at all. A 2-year-old can understand. Do not pass. Okay. So there's the solid line. Now we're going to go over another kind of line. Okay. Over here you're going to have a sign that says pass with care. Over here you're going to have a sign that says do not pass, because this solid line means the cars going this direction cannot go over that line to pass. Do not pass. This side over here, on the other can pass with care if it's safe. Not hard to understand. Pass with care. So now you have another kind of line which is just the opposite. Do not pass. Pass with care. Do not pass. Recite after me. Pass with care. Do not pass. Pass with care. Not that hard. Now, how do you know if it's safe? Now, that can be tough. Let's say you're driving, this is the road, and it's flat and level. Now, you have a car here, and you have a car here, and you have a car here. Understand? Okay, this car is going 65. This car is going 70. And a 65, he's going to get a ticket. This car is doing 70. Okay? This car is going this way, this car is going this way, and this car is going this way. There's 200 yards between them. That's a foot sign. 200 yards. Is that safe to pass? Should this guy try to pass this guy? Probably not. Because this guy is going to hit this guy if this guy is stupid enough to pass this guy. And it happens a lot, way lots. Way lots. And I've seen it in Colorado more than anywhere else. Driving on 287 between Fort Collins and the Wyoming line. It's been 4 weeks ago, 3 or 4 weeks ago. Riding my bike. Now the bike has got lights. I mean, both my bikes have super bright lights. You can see them a mile away, easily. So I'm riding along, and right in front of me, there's an 18-wheeler coming towards me. Car pulls out to pass. That car is stupid. I had to get off the road and let that car go, because that car was not going to yield me the right of way. They're stupid. If he'd hit me, I'd be dead and he'd be in prison. Prison's not good enough for him. Anyhow, that happens a lot. And that happened twice in one day between Fort Collins and the Wyoming line. It's sick. And it's happened, Sue, my friend Sue, my girlfriend, she hadn't had her bike a month. She hadn't even had it 2 weeks, and we're riding through Fort Collins by a high school. High school got off for lunch. They're in a hurry, passing each other where there's no way in hell they should have been passing. And we had to get off the road to let them go by. I was tempted to go back and dump the kid. I mean, it's stupid. Driver's licenses should be grade-based. If you don't have a good grade, you don't get a driver's license until you're like 21. But none of those kids that have a driver's license because they're all flunkies. So, that's the lines. That's how the lines are. You're on a road. Let's say the road is something like this. Okay? You're here. This is, let's say that is about 2 miles. And you can see all the way to the end of that road. And even though it's got curves in it, you can see all the way to the end of this, where it just kind of goes over a hill and you can't see anymore. How far do you think you should look from here? How far in the road should you be aware of what's going on that road? The answer to that is all the way. You should be paying attention to everything on that road, all the way to where you cannot see the road anymore. That's how you should be looking at the road. Most people, I hate to tell you, have blinders. They look here, and that's it. They don't know about this truck wreck here. They don't know about that policeman there. They don't know about all the deer in the road up there. All they care about is right here. They're the ones who are going to have the wreck, and hopefully they don't take me with them. That's true anywhere. I mean, if you're on the interstate, if you're driving down the interstate, you look as far ahead as you can. You look to the end of that road, as far ahead as you can. You gotta know every vehicle. You do it subconsciously, actually. I do it subconsciously. I can tell you what is in front of me for 5 miles. I mean, that's how far you can look ahead, especially out there on I-80. You look ahead as far as you can. That's an excellent driving skill. I had, my grandpa's the one that taught me that one. And I only heard, I've been to a lot of safety schools. I was a safety guy out where I worked out in the oil field. I was the safety guy for that particular office. And my grandpa's the one that taught me that. I haven't heard that from another safety person until I went to work for that company. And then probably the best safety person I have ever seen, his name was Ammon. He came up and he told us the same thing. You look as far as you can ahead of yourself. You know what's up there. You know that there's a policeman pulled over up there. You know that there's deer in the road. You know that there's a truck wreck. You know everything that's going on that road as far as you can see. There are situations where it's not very far. Like if you're in a blizzard, you can't see very far. So slow the hell down. You don't go 75 if you can't see. Don't do it. Slow down. Pretty simple. Pretty darn simple. That's this segment. It's you got your double lines, you got your single lines, you got your split lines with the notches on one side and the flat on the other. Pay attention to the road signs. Those road signs, those lines in the road, will save your ass. They'll keep you from getting tickets, they'll keep you from getting killed, they'll keep you from killing other people. Pay attention to what's in the road. Now these people who, there's an 18-wheeler here, there's a car here, I'm on my motorcycle, right there. I'm heading this way. I don't necessarily pay that much attention to the 18-wheeler, but I got my eyes on that guy. Because that guy is going to pull out in front of me, guaranteed. I watch this guy like a hawk. If there's 5 cars behind him, I watch every one of those cars. Because one of them people is going to pull out in front of me, guaranteed. If you don't do that, if you don't pay attention to those cars, you're dead. Nothing you can do about it. You're dead. That's enough for this segment, I think. Any questions? I think we're going to do yield signs maybe next. This doesn't just focus on Colorado. This is everywhere, but Colorado is horrid. I mean, there are people down there that drive, or I'm not saying everybody, but they're horrid. Subarus. I wasn't going to get into the types of cars, but Subarus. We're back here, 2-lane road, Subaru. Now, for some reason, Subarus in Colorado think they're saving the planet by driving 55, 60 miles an hour down the road. Subarus. I don't know what it is about it. They're nuts. They think they're saving the planet by driving a Subaru at 55 or 60 miles an hour. Now, what is that really doing? Think about it. They're all going this way, okay? These guys are going this way, okay? Now you have this car, this car, this car, this car, all of which want to get around that Subaru. So this guy, he might be saving 1/100th of a gallon of gas every 50 miles or something. This guy here, driving a nice Toyota, 25, 30 miles an hour, gallon. Same with these guys. They might be driving pretty fuel efficient cars. But they are pissed because this guy's not bothering to even go the speed limit. He's holding up traffic. So now all these people have to pass this fool. All these people have to pass him. And what do they do when they pass him? They floor it. They floor their cars to get around this asshole. They floor their cars. How much gas does that use? It negates anything and makes it worse than what this idiot saved. It's stupid. Subarus. I mean, what is it about Subarus that make these people think they're saving the planet? They're not. They're making it worse. Same with Fords. I don't like Fords, but you know, you drive in a Ford, you're going to be broke down anyhow. You know, you're going to block traffic, and people are used to Fords right now. But Subarus are a good car. Subarus are capable of going the speed limit anywhere in the United States and save gas. If you're going to do this, you're wasting energy. You're a fool. You're an idiot. You're a dumbass. Go the speed limit. It's okay to go a little bit slower than the speed limit if you're somewhere where you're not going to block traffic. If you're going to block traffic, pull off the road and let them go by. Let them go by safely rather than having to pass your ass. That's enough for this video. How do I shut this? Okay, that was part 2. Hope you enjoyed it. I probably get a little bit carried away on some stuff, but it's kind of a pet peeve to me. You know, people suck when it comes to driving. So, y'all have a wonderful day, and I'll be back with part 3 in a minute.